The largest angle is opposite the largest side in any triangle. So if you have a look at this triangle here, the largest angle is 93 and it's opposite the largest side, which is 8. 8 is clearly bigger than 5 or 6. The smallest angle is opposite the smallest side. So the smallest angle is going to be 39, and that's opposite the smallest side, which is 5. 5 is clearly smaller than 6 or 8. The converse, which means reverse, of this is always also true. The largest side is opposite the largest angle, so largest side being 8, opposite the largest angle, which is 93 degrees, and the smallest side is opposite the smallest angle. The smallest side being 5, opposite the smallest angle being 39 degrees. And then the middle angle will be opposite the middle side. So 49 being the middle angle, opposite 6, the middle side. So consider the triangle ABC. ABC. Which is the smallest angle? So angle ABC is going to be the smallest angle. So angle ABC, so this angle here, because it is opposite the smallest side, which is 11. 11 being the smallest side. 11 is smaller than 12 or 15. So angle B is opposite the smallest side. It's looking across at side 11. So smallest side, therefore this has to be the smallest angle. Which is the largest angle? Well, the largest angle is going to be angle BAC. So BAC, so this angle here, because 15 is the largest side and this is looking across at angle A. So angle BAC is the largest angle because it's opposite the largest side. We can see that 15 is clearly bigger than 12 or 11, and 15 is opposite angle A, or specifically angle BAC. So angle A is the largest angle. List the sides of the triangle DEF in ascending order of length. So ascending being smallest to biggest. So we're interested in the sides of the triangle. However, we're not given any of the lengths of the sides. We're only given the angles of the triangle. So we want to start off with the smallest side. So therefore we have to identify the smallest angle. So 25, 80 and 75. 25 is clearly the smallest angle. And 25 is looking across at side EF. So side EF is going to be the smallest side. So EF is the smallest side. It's opposite the smallest angle. Now we need to identify what is the biggest angle or the largest angle. And then that will tell us which is the largest side. So of 80, 75 and 25, 80 is going to be the largest angle. And 80 is looking across at side DF. So side DF must be the largest side. So DF is the largest side because it's opposite the largest angle. So side DF is going to be last in our list because that's going to be the biggest. So if we've used side EF and we've used side DF, then all that's left is side DE. So that must be the middle length. And that makes sense because 75 would be the middle angle. So 75 is smaller than 80, but it's bigger than 25, so it's the middle-sized angle. And it is opposite side DE, which means that must be the middle-sized length. Therefore, DE is the middle length side. So the sides of the triangle DEF in ascending order, from smallest to biggest, are EF, DE, and DF. So EF is the smallest, DE is the middle size, and DF is the largest. If the question had asked for descending order, it would mean biggest to smallest, so it would be in reverse. DF, DE, and EF. The sides of a triangle are 12, 7, and n. So 12, 7, and n, where n is an element of n. So n is a natural number, which means it's a positive whole number. So n is an element of n means that n is a natural number, which means any whole number greater than 0. Find, part 1, the minimum possible value of n, part 2, the maximum possible value of n, and part 3, the range of possible values of n. So let's start off with the minimum possible value of n. So the minimum possible value of n is going to be n and the smallest side given added together must be greater than the given larger side. So n and the smallest side given, which is 7, these two added together must be greater than the given larger side, which is 12. So we set that up as an inequality. N plus 7 is greater than 12. And then we just solve for n. We're going to bring the plus 7 over the other side and it becomes minus 7. And 12 minus 7 is 5. So n must be greater than 5. So the minimum possible value of the triangle side will be greater than the largest side given minus the smallest side. So as n is an element of n, so n is a natural number, a positive whole number, the minimum value of n is the next natural number greater than 5. So n must be equal to 6. So the minimum possible value of n is going to be 6. Be careful with this question that you don't say n is equal to 5. N is greater than 5, and the next number that is greater than 5, the next whole number that's greater than 5, is going to be 6. So n is equal to 6. That's the minimum possible value of n. So part 2, find the maximum possible value of n. So the maximum possible value of n, we're going to get the two sides given, added together, and they must be greater than n. So the two sides given are 12 and 7. So the two sides given, added together, must be greater than n. This means that n must be smaller than the sum of the two sides. So n must be smaller than these two added together. So written as an inequality, it's going to be n is less than 12 plus 7. So the maximum possible value of a triangle side must be smaller than the sum of the other two sides. So 12 plus 7 is 19, so n is less than 19. Again, as with question 1, as n is an element of n, a natural number, the largest value of n is the next natural number less than 19. So what's the next number that is less than 19? That's a positive whole number. It's 18. So n is equal to 18. Part 3, find the range of possible values of n. So the range of possible values of n, well, the minimum possible value of triangle side n is 6, and the maximum possible value of triangle side n is 18. So therefore the range is going to be greater or equal to 6 or less than or equal to 18, where n is an element of the natural number set. So n could be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, or 18. When writing a range of values for the sides of the triangle, we usually write it in the form of the minimum greater or equal to n, less than or equal to, and the maximum.